The SMTE is a really interesting program because you don't have to have musical theater experience at all. That's why they're here. They're here to teach you how to sing and dance and act through their script and the libretto. And it's just an amazing experience because people love seeing theater, but they don't know how to do theater. So it's an interesting way to teach younger kids how to put themselves in their idol's place.
The Summer Musical Theater Experience is a program that we created for high school students, pretty much 12 years and up through high school, for them to get experience outside of their normal classroom, especially if they have programs or not in their normal high school experience. But it gets them something to do over the summer and also another outlet for theater if that's something that they're interested in.
I think the original goal for this program was to give kids an opportunity to really perform. Like I've always said, this was what shows us as young people the difference of kind of doing theater as a hobby and really learning what theater is all about, because you go from like cardboard cutouts and your mom sewing your costume to really a full-fledged production with amazing production value, amazing sets and costumes. It really makes you enjoy and see what theater can really be.
I have no reservation saying that this is one of the best games in town theatrically. And the reason that is because the producer, Beth Harvey, works diligently and selflessly to ensure that artists can bring their vision to life. There's no other way to say it. I've been doing this for quite a long time, and sometimes when you get hired for a job, you realize that you're bringing someone else's vision to life, or you're there to help them bring their vision to life. With Beth Harvey, she wants you to bring your vision to life, and that's something that's very rare in our business and very rare in our industry. And I think what comes out of that, what comes out of the work, not just between the interaction of the director and the producer, that trickles all the way down.
I had always wanted to do a high school show because I felt that that age group was kind of left behind in community theater. They always have shows for little kids, they have summer camps for little kids, and many of the community theater programs end up focusing on adult actors. So the high school kids kind of had there was a gap. So I was hoping to fill that gap.
I've made lots and lots of friendships through each and every show, and I've gotten to work with fellow students and now mentors, and it's just a very rewarding process overall.
The people that you are around in the theater make their passion colliding with your passion makes everything. That's what makes theater, and that's what I love about it.
I feel like the biggest change we see is in those students that we get that have never participated in any kind of show before. It's amazing to see a kid that, doesn't read music or doesn't know stage directions, how they even end up from the beginning of the summer to the end of the summer. It's amazing to watch. That's why I got into theater, is to help young people, do this. I love children's theater. It's just miraculous.
Every time I have a new student that says, I've never had a chance to do this before, that's when we know that that need is being met. Because the schools can't always do it. Some can, some can't. And there aren't that many other opportunities outside of school. And even if there are, usually this is giving them something different. They're working with different directors, they're working with different people. They're not working with their usual classmates they're used to working with.
I love all the people that I've been meeting, and I'm loving all the big dance numbers, especially since I'm not the best tapper. I'm learning how to start to groove when it comes to that.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to be partnered with the Artist Series, and they help fund the program and help us be able to build these huge, fun, crazy sets. Like West Side Story, we built a city on stage, a moving, rotating city on stage. It was crazy. It took 50 people to do one scene change. That's insane. Like, no one does that. Who does that? We do, because we're crazy. But it's a challenge and it's fun.
So here in Jacksonville, I know the arts budget cuts have been drastic. And so a lot of schools don't even have theater programs or dance programs or even arts programs at all. And so this is a real opportunity for them to have that experience without it being in the high schools or middle schools. And so this really is a training ground for them. And a lot of them have such a vast variety of backgrounds. Some of them come from just dance studios, or some of them have never even done this before and they're just interested and they have natural talent. So I know they see such an amazing array of different backgrounds and talents when they come to audition for these shows.
Come and audition. We'd love to take people of all varying levels of talent. I think it's really important to throw people that maybe think that they're on the lower end of the totem pole in the talent scale, throw them in with people that they may think are like, you know, the big dogs of the talent realm, because that's just gonna do nothing but make you demand more of yourself and make you work harder so that you can stack up to that. You will miss every note that you don't sing, right? I just try to always keep that perspective. If you don't try, you'll never be able to do it. It's gonna be bad until it's good. That's just the nature of life and the nature of like art. So just, you have to try. If you don't try, it's never gonna happen. Come join us, we're gonna have fun.
I think the approach with this experience is that there has to be discipline and sometimes tough love. And it's not just getting on stage, performing, being in the spotlight. You have to learn something as well. So that's what makes this experience different than others, is that they're not just giving you an opportunity to be in the spotlight and show your family what you can do. They're also teaching you the basics that you need to know to go on in life and do this as a career. So discipline is a huge thing for this. It's hard. This is hard work. I think this is much more difficult than a lot of people think it is. They just think that we wiggle our nose, turn on some lights, put on some costumes and act silly, and that's not what it is. You have to have that strict discipline, and or this is not going to work for you in life. It's hard work. Please, I hope everybody can realize that how much work goes into this as an audience member watching it. Yes, we're entertaining you and you're having a good time, and we're having a good time doing it, but it really takes skill, training, and discipline to do.
I learned a lot. I'm not a dancer, but I'm learning the basic steps. I'm learning how to use the talent I have and make it even better.
Every summer I come back to school and I feel like I've grown like so much as an actor and a dancer and a singer, and it teaches me so much in such a short amount of time, and it's just incredible. And the friends that you make and the people that you meet and the teachers and directors that you have are just incredible, and you keep those friendships all year long until next summer you see them again. So it's very nice. It's an amazing experience. I've done it for the past 3 years.
The critical thinking that is required. A lot of people don't know that there are many human elements that go behind producing theater. And we don't often, it's not about how many people can we cast that already have the talent. It's what can we do with that talent base that comes, and what can their takeaway be. But in the end, it's all about the kids producing a responsibility in themselves to rise to the challenge that we've given them. And it's a challenge every single year, not just the challenge of doing a show. It's everything else that we ask them to do, to be a leader in the community.